Premier League Southampton vs Ipswich Town prediction, team news, lineups preview. Two newly promoted Premier League teams square off at St Mary's on Saturday afternoon as Southampton play host to Ipswich Town. While the Tractor Boys secured automatic promotion from the Championship last season, the Saints bounced back to the top flight at the first attempt courtesy of a playoff final triumph over Leeds United. Match preview. Southampton are one of only two teams along with Everton who are yet to pick up a single point after 4 matches in the Premier League this season, most recently losing 3-0 at home to Manchester United last weekend. However, the Saints supporters were given something to cheer about in the EFL Cup on Tuesday, as Russell Martin's men edged themselves beyond the third round with a 6-5 penalty shootout victory over Everton at Goodison Park, following a 1-1 draw in 90 minutes. After Taylor Harwood-Bellis cancelled out Abdoulaye Doucour's opener in normal time, goalkeeper Alex McCarthy became Southampton's hero on his 150th appearance for the club, as he made the decisive save in the penalty shootout, thwarting Ashley Young to send the Saints marching into the 4th round for the 5th time in 7 seasons. Martin, who has been under some pressure to grind out positive results, is so excited about what is to come from his Southampton players and believes that claiming their first Premier League win of the season will allow everyone at the club to relax. With fixtures against Ipswich, Bournemouth and Leicester City in the coming weeks, Southampton will hope that their first victory is not too far around the corner. But success on Saturday is not a given as they have failed to win any of their previous 3 home meetings with Ipswich, including a narrow 1-0 loss in the Championship last season. Ipswich began their first Premier League campaign in 22 years with back-to-back defeats to Liverpool and Manchester City, before losing on penalties to League Two outfit AFC Wimbledon in the EFL Cup, but they have since picked up 2 points from draws with Fulham and Brighton Hove Albion either side of the international break. The Tractor Boys followed up a 1-1 draw at home to Fulham with a goalless stalemate with Brighton at the Amex Stadium last weekend, with goalkeeper Ari Janet Muric producing 6 saves in a man-of-the-match display for the visitors. Liam Delap came closest to scoring for Ipswich when he smacked the outside of the post in the second half, with head coach Kieran McKenna stating after the match that scoring in successive games, having previously netted against Fulham, would have been legendary for the 21-year-old summer signing. Nevertheless, McKenna was pleased with the overall spirit of his Ipswich side and how resolute they were from a defensive perspective, and similar performances will be required if they wish to avoid the drop this term. Ipswich will be confident of success on Saturday as they have won more Premier League games against Southampton 5 than they have versus any other club, while they did the double over the Saints in the Championship last season, winning by an aggregate score of 4-2. Team news. Southampton are still having to cope without long-term absentee Gavin Bazunu Achilles, while winger Kamaldeen Sulemana ankle and midfielder Will Smallbone hamstring are both doubtful and will be assessed ahead of kickoff. Jack Stevens will serve the second of a 3-match ban after his straight red card last weekend, so Taylor Harwood-Bellis is set to play at centre-back alongside Jan Bednarek, with Yukinari Sugawara and Kyle Walker-Peters operating as fullbacks. Flynn Downs and 18-year-old Tyler Dibbling could both be recalled at the expense of Adam Lallana and Maxwell Cornet, while Martin will weigh up whether to start either Cameron Archer or Adam Armstrong in attack with Ben Brereton Diaz. As for Ipswich, McKenna has revealed that he has pretty much everyone fit and available for selection on Saturday, although some players have been managing knocks and niggles this week. A back four of Axel Tuanzebe, Dara O'Shea, Jacob Greaves and Leif Davis is set to remain intact, while Calvin Phillips and Sam Morsey should continue to link arms in centre midfield. If McKenna wishes to freshen up his attack, then he may consider handing either Chidozie Ogbene or Jack Clark a start on either flank, although Wes Burns and Sammy Smodix could continue in the first 11. Southampton possible starting lineup: Ramsdale, Sugawara, Harwood Bellis, Bednarik, Walker-Peters, Downs, Ugochukwu, Dibbling, Fernandez, Brereton Diaz, Archer. Ipswich Town possible starting lineup: Murick, Tuanzebe, O'Hara, Greaves, Davis, Morsey, Phillips, Clark, Hutchinson, Smodix, Delap. We say, Southampton 1-1 Ipswich Town. Both Southampton and Ipswich will view Saturday's fixture as a good opportunity to collect their first 3 points of the season. The Tractor Boys arguably boast the psychological edge after doing the double over the Saints last season, but we feel that the hosts will find a way to claim at least a point at St. Mary's on this occasion. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.